Tropicana Hotel, the most exciting game in town. Las Vegas Gambit. And here's your host, Twink Martindale.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great group. Yeah, fine audience as always, and we thank you for joining us for today's edition of Las Vegas Gambit. Let's meet the lady who deals the cards. It's always sort of exciting to see what she's wearing today. Here's Lee Minning, everybody. All right. That is really pretty. Just delightful. Delightful.
Isn't it terrific?
Wardrobe this lady must have at home. How you feel? Feel good?
Feel good.
Got a good match going here, and if you'll introduce the players, well, we will continue.
Good.
She picks up her microphone and she says...
She says? Here, you help me.
She says. First, let's meet Tyree and Joyce Perry.
And Jim and Debbie Blackwell.
We got them right over there. I don't get paid to do that. That's your job. Hey, let's say hello to our challengers first, Perry's, Tyree and Joyce. Tyree, you talk to us. Tell us what you do. Obviously, you're in the Air Force.
Yes, I'm in the Air Force. I'm a training NCO for the 414th.
Staff Sergeant?
Yes, I'm a Staff Sergeant.
Making a career of it?
I will be making a career of it.
And your lovely bride over here, Joyce, you have one child at home and expecting another one in when?
June 1st.
Well, let's hurry along here, honey. Yeah, let's move from the Perrys over here to the Blackwells, our current champions. They have been trying to win this big Gambit Galaxy over here at least a couple of times. Jim and Debbie are from Vernon Hills, Illinois. Is that close to Chicago?
About 30 miles north.
30 miles north of Chicago. Jim's a fleet dispatcher, and Debbie is a secretary for a telephone company here on, as they say in jolly old England, here on a holiday. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
When we left off, when last we met, we were in the middle of a match. And, of course, the Blackwells have one game. The Perrys are trying to win a game, and they have a 12 showing. The remaining cards in the deck have been reshuffled and resealed. Lee, break the seal, please. And Mr. Perry, Staff Sergeant Perry, will you please cut the cards for us? Our jackpot, by the way, for any 21 at this point in this match is worth $2,000. Okay, we're in the middle of a match, so we will not show you a card. We will just continue. Gorgeous French actress Catherine Deneuve Gorgeous French actress Catherine Deneuve is apparently the latest to fall for the charms of this young actor. They've been spotted smooching all over New York. Maybe he'll teach her the Texas two-step.
John Travolta.
That's right. John Travolta is the guy who did the Texas two-step in Urban Cowboy. You want it, or you want to give it away?
We'll take the card.
They'll take it. Got a 7 for that effort. In the old song, Pop Goes the Weasel, who was chasing the weasel? Was it the mouse, the monkey, or the fox? Perry's?
The fox.
No, the monkey was chasing the weasel. You were reading a different book. Blackwell, do you want it? Or do you want to give away a 10? Maybe put them over.
Take it.
I want the card.
You want it. You got it to go with a 7. Ace, 18. 8 or 18.
We will freeze at 18.
Freeze at 18. All right, Perry's, you got to beat 18 to stay in this match. You have a 12. Is it for 2 years, 4 years, or 6 years that members of the U.S. House of Representatives are elected?
6 years.
No, he said 6 first, and... Oh, I beg your pardon. Our judge out there, Bob Noah, said you both said it at the same time. She said 2, and I think you said 6.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw that card out. I knew we were close, but I thought I heard him first. But it was a tie, so we're going to ask you another question. You ready?
Ready.
Which state sends the most members to the House of Representatives? Texas, California, or New York?
California.
Right, California sends the most members to the House. Now, the one card you don't want is a 10. You got that right?
That's right.
All right, 9 would be perfect, but you're just trying to beat an 18. What do we have? Too much. And the match goes to the Blackwells. So, Jim and Debbie, you did it again. Congratulations to you. At 18, gave you another $200, and we'll go back over here to try to roll those dice, knock 9 numbers off the board, and win a Gambit Galaxy worth over $51,000. Hang on for just a second. Tyree and Joyce Perry, you didn't win the game or the match, but you do take away parting gifts amounting to over $600. And our thanks for being with us. And here's hoping to a bouncing baby girl or boy, but a good, healthy one. All right, Joyce, Tyree, thank you for being with us. We'll be right back as they try to win the Gambit Galaxy. Will they do it? We'll find out right after this. We have taken a different position in our Las Vegas Gambit Casino. We're over here at the dice table now, and you're going to take a shot at our Gambit Galaxy of cash and prizes. Blackwells, Now, we're going to pay you $100 for each of these big numbers you knock off this board. Get them all off, and you win the Gambit Galaxy. Already in the Gambit Galaxy, we have $5,000 in cash. We also have a dolly lithograph worth over $4,200, a mink coat worth $5,500, a giant television worth $4,200, and many, many more prizes. And that's not all. We're going to add some prizes. Kitty!
First of all, Wesley Allen's Winston desk with glass top, fashioned from pure brass, finely detailed hand craftsmanship. The finish requires no polishing. Furnished by Wesley Allen. A prize valued at $950. And to go with your desk, we have Apple's personal computer for your home, business, or classroom. Your personal computer is portable and designed for easy setup, operation, and programming. For your personal computing furnished by Apple, this is valued close to $1,200. And to this we'll add Toshiba's portable color video camera and video cassette recorder. The camera features a zoom lens and electronic viewfinder. This portable outfit furnished by Toshiba, valued at over $2,600.
That brings the total value of the Gambit Galaxy to $51,565 in cash and prizes. Who's going to roll them? All right. Debbie, isn't it? Yes. Debbie, roll those dice. Good luck, sweetheart.
Double, Debbie, double.
Yeah, double means you get a marker. What do we have? 9. All right. What do you want to do? Take the 9 off the board. The 9 comes off. Take the dice, Debbie, and keep on rolling. Good luck, sweetheart.
Double.
What do we see? 7. How do you want to take it off the board?
7.
All right.
We'll go with the 7.
Go with the 7. All right. The 7 comes off the board. Keep rolling them, Debbie. 9. How do you want to do it? 5 and 4, 8 and 1. What do you want to do?
8 and 1.
8 and 1. The 8 comes off. The 1 comes off. Debbie, so far, so good. Roll the dice.
Come on, doubles, Debbie, double.
6. What do you want to do? 4 and 2 or 6?
6.
6 comes off. All right. Let's do away with the 6.
Come on. Double.
Before you roll, oh, just 1 second. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of good combinations up there.
Come on, Debbie. Doubles. Come on, doubles, Debbie.
7. 5 and 2, right?
5 and 2.
All right. The 5 comes off and the 2 comes off. Now look at the board. 3, 4, 7 wins it all. Roll a 7 on the dice, and you have $51,565 in cash and prizes. Are you ready? Kiss them and say hello to a 7.
7, come on, 7.
You did it! You did it! Look at this. Bring it on over here, Lee, and drape that beautiful mink coat worth $5,500. Is that a beauty? Now, both of you stand right here for a second. I've never done this for anybody before, but I think she needs this. Don't you agree? Take that right there, darling. You use that, and let me tell you what you've won. First of all, you won $5,000 in cash. You have won a stereo. You've won a grandfather clock, a giant television, jet skis, a jogging machine, a hot tub, an oriental rug, by the way, worth almost $5,000, an Italian clock. You've won a trip to Greece worth $5 grand. That mink coat is worth $5,500. You've won a bedroom set, a dolly lithograph, a sailboat, a moped, 1,000 gallons of gasoline, a brass desk, home computer, VTR camera worth $2,600. All of it comes to a grand total of $51,565. And Blackwells, I want to tell you now that on Las Vegas Gambit, you have just become, with a grand total, by the way, of $52,765 combined with your prior winnings, you have just become the #1 all-time money winners on Las Vegas Gambit. Congratulations to you.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Let me just ask you something. It isn't every day that something like this happens to you. I'm just going to let her just shake here for just a second. How do you feel about all this, huh?
I don't
know.
believe it.
I had a good feeling coming up here. But,
He may not know how he feels now, but after he's got a little time to think about it, I'm sure he'll come up with something. You want to play again? You okay? Yeah? You take her over there. Who do we have next, Lee, if you will, please?
Next week we have John and Judy Dantes. And we'll be right back.
Before we say hello to our new players who are going to take on the Blackwells, our new all-time money-winning champs on Las Vegas Gambit, I got to tell you a little story about Debbie Blackwell. This will only take a moment. And I don't think she'll mind me sharing this with you. She had to take a part-time job not too long ago as a checker in a grocery store because they very honestly needed the bucks to help them make a go of it. Debbie, I just wonder, do you feel now you might be able to give up your part-time job as a checker?
Why, certainly. I can't wait.
Can't wait to get there and say, I don't think I'll need this anymore. Jim, Debbie, again, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's say hello to, now help me with the pronunciation, John.
Dantes.
Dantes, all right. John and Judy Dantes. They're from Santa Fe, New Mexico. John, what do you do?
I work with the Clark County Juvenile Court Services. I'm relocated now to Las Vegas, Nevada.
I see. And how about
recently.
you? Okay, and Judy, how about you? What do you do?
Homemaker, mother of 3 little toddlers.
And I understand they're all under 4,
Yes.
is that right? Did you say
4,
this lady
2,
has her
and 6
hands full?
months.
Pardon?
4, 2, and 6 months.
4, 2, and 6 months.
She's in
Well,
good
welcome
shape.
to our show. Good luck,
Thank you.
okay? Nice to have you aboard. The Blackwells showed you what you're here for, right? They showed you how it's done.
Yes.
We're ready to go.
All right, break the seal, please, Lee Minning. And I'll ask you to cut the cards, John. We're going to add another $500 to our any 21 jackpot. That means that any 21 in this match will be worth $2,500 in cash. First card, Lee. Playing for a 10. Lawrence Welk or Liberace? Which one's the bubble freak? Blackwells.
Lawrence Welk.
Right. He's the bubble man, Lawrence Welk.
I will take the 10.
You got it. On MASH, this character's been known to wear women's clothes. That is...
Klinger.
That's right. Klinger does that every once in a while. Take it or give it away.
We'll take it.
You got it. And they get a 6 for that question. In which of these children's games could you use your Pee-wee to hit her Emmy? Jacks, marbles, or doctor? Blackwells. Time's up. Marbles. Doctor. Playing doctor. That is, you want the card?
I think we'll take it, Wink.
To go with a 6. 16. Freeze or play.
Freeze.
All right, the Dantes
She
opposed
says
with a
freeze.
16. Blackwell, you need 17 or more. A 7 would give you the game. In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what kind of tree is the partridge in?
A pear tree.
Pardon?
A pear tree.
That's right, partridge in a pear tree. If it's a 7, you have a win.
Ace.
3. Let's keep it going. The first class postage rate has gone up to 18 cents, and the rate for postcards has increased as well. Does it now cost 11, 12, or 15 cents to mail a postcard?
12.
Yes, 12-cent postcard. That's a long way from an old 3-cent postcard, isn't it? You need about a 4 to win, but not more than a 5. What's the next card? Too much, and the game goes to John and Judy Dantes. But of course, as everybody knows, it takes 2 games to win a match, so we throw away the old cards, right, Lee? And show the first card at the top of the deck in game number 2 for a 7. He plays the sarcastic Professor Kingsley on the...
John Houseman.
Right, John Houseman. Professor Kingsley on the paper chase. Man knows his TV. You want it?
We'll take the 7.
You got a 7. Her name is Mary Steenburgen, and something rather nice recently happened to her. That is...
Best supporting actress.
Is that acceptable? Yes, she won an Oscar for her role in Melvin and Howard, Best Supporting Actress. Take it or give it away?
We'll take it.
They'll take it.
We'll
Lee,
take it.
a 6. In England, is it the Queen, the Prime Minister, or Sherlock Holmes, who lives at number 10 Downing Street? Blackwell.
The Prime Minister.
Prime Minister of England lives at number 10 Downing Street. Give it away or keep it. They'll take it. 17. Freeze or play?
Freeze.
We'll freeze.
They've frozen at 17. You need 18 or better to win the match and become our new champions and roll the dice for the Gambit Galaxy. When Warren Beatty celebrated his birthday at the end of last month, were there 37, 44, or 50 candles on his birthday cake? 37, 44, or 50 candles on Warren Beatty's birthday cake?
44.
You're right, 44. You're trying to beat 17. Next card. Let's continue. You have 15. In the comics, is it Batman, Superman, or Captain Marvel, who likes to say the word Shazam?
Captain Marvel.
Right, Captain Marvel says Shazam to get his power going. You need a 3, not more than a 6. What's the card? 21 for $2,500. become the champions. Congratulations to you both.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you, this has been a rather exciting show, hasn't it? First, what happened to the Blackwells over there as our champs. Now we have two new champions over here in the personage of the Danteses. That's a very difficult thing to say, and I think I said it wrong. You have $2,500 in cash for the 21. You have $200 for the game, so you start now with $2,700, and you get to play over here and roll those dice for that Gambit Galaxy. Talk more about that in a moment. Jim and Debbie Blackwell, what can I say that we haven't already said? I want to congratulate you both, and I want to wish you the best. How long have you been married?
2.5 years.
Any children at home?
Not yet.
Not yet, but working. Blackwells, you leave us with $52,765 in cash and prizes. Congratulations, God bless, and enjoy it. We're going to go over here and roll these dice for a brand new Gambit Galaxy worth a lot of money right after this.
If you plan to be in the Las Vegas area, would like to see our show in person, write for information about tickets to Las Vegas Gambit, Tropicana Hotel, Post Office Box 18248, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89114. Now back to the game and Wink Martindale.
We're ready to play with these dice with the Danteses. I'll pay you $100 for every number you can get off that board. Get them all off and listen to what you're going to win. Kenny?
For the lady, we have this elegant ladies' cocktail ring designed in 14-karat gold with a spray of diamonds and emeralds valued at $1,290. For the man, this exquisite 14-karat man's ring with a Florentine finish has a cluster of diamonds equaling 1 carat in weight and valued at $2,775, both from Mastercraft Ring Company. That's a prize package valued at $4,065. And get set for a vacation. We'll fly the two of you from Los Angeles for a week's stay in Brazil at the Rio Sheraton, one of the most luxurious hotels in one of the world's most glamorous playgrounds. You may enjoy nightlife, entertainment, dining, fabulous recreation facilities located right on the beach, furnished by the Rio Sheraton, valued at over $3,600.
And to those fantastic prizes, we're going to add, just as a thank you for getting over this far, $5,000 in cash. That brings the total value of our Gambit Galaxy to $12,728. Who's going to roll the dice?
I will.
All right, Mr. Dantes, roll the dice. Good luck to you, sir.
One time.
One big time. 7. Where would you like to go for a 7? Take off the 7 or 6 and 1 or 5 and 2? How would you like? 7. 7 comes off. Roll the dice.
Okay, double.
The double will give you a marker. 7 again. How you want to do it this time? All ways you can do it.
6 and 1.
6 and 1. Take off the 6, take off the 1. Roll the dice, sir.
Thank you.
We roll them and we find a 7 again. Would you believe that? Another 7.
5 and 2.
5 and 2 is the only way you can do it, isn't it? 5 and 2 come off the board.
Why can't I do this out there?
All right, here we go. Once again. 6. Can't do it. No way you can do it. Well, it just didn't roll right for you, did it, huh?
Well, the first 3 were okay.
Pretty fair, yeah. You always roll that many 7s out of the casinos?
I was just saying, I wish I could.
Yeah. Well, you did win $500. You knocked off 5 of the numbers. And, of course, we're going to add that $500 to what you've already won. And that brings your grand total. This is not a slouchy number either. $3,200 already as our champions. And, of course, if you can come back here, roll the dice again, next time our Gambit Galaxy is going to be worth more than $16,000. Lee, who are our next players over there?
Our next players are Jeff and Janine Smullian from Indianapolis.
Jeff and Janine, come on up here. Nice to see you both. Just go right over there and have a seat. Nice to have you aboard, yeah. Just take a seat over there. Jeff, you sit next to the cards, because you'll be cutting them shortly. How do you pronounce your last name for me?
Smullian.
Smullian. Jeff is a general manager of a radio station. Tell us what station and where.
The new WENS in Indianapolis.
I don't care how new it is. It sounds like it's the new WENS. No, that's great. I know you're proud of it. Is it a new station?
Yes, it's just going on the air.
And Janine is a homemaker. They have a baby girl and are here on convention from Indianapolis, Indiana. Nice to have you here, and I want to wish you the best of luck. I really mean that. We have some very, very imposing champions over here. They made it look easy a while ago. Okay, let's break the seal on a new deck. Whoops, don't break the seal on a new deck of cards. We'll be right back right after we take a timeout. I promise if you'll join us on our next edition of Las Vegas Gambit, with this lady's help with some cards, while we'll get our match underway between the Dantes and the Civilians, we hope to see you. Our Gambit Galaxy will be playing for worth over $16,000. Bye.
Ooh, bye.
Bye, everybody.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content. You can play free games and win real prizes.